Siman Reish Mem Hey Yisrael Ve'eno Yehudi Shulchan Aruch Nahago B'Shabbos Vav Sifim Yisrael Ve'eno Yehudi Sheish Gam Sadei Taner Merchatz Orach Chaim Shamayim B'Shutvos. Yisrael and a guy who have a field or an oven or bathhouse or a water mill and they're partners in it. Oh, Shem Shutfin Bechnos B'Schar, or they're partners in a store. Im Hisnu Mitchila B'Shosha B'Lishtat, if they made it tonight at the beginning of their partnership, She Yischar Shabbos Le'enu Yehuda Levada, that the guy gets all the profits of Shabbos. Im Imat V'im Harbe, however much or little it is. Yischar Yom Echad Kneged Yom HaShabbos L'Yisrael Levada, and the Yid gets L'Schar from a different day of the week, only from self, whether it's a lot or little, mutter. They'll be permitted, and then they'll divide up the other 5 days of the week equally. Vim lo hisnu b'tchila, or if they did not make such a tonight at the beginning, kishi yavayu lach, like when they come to make a division, the guy gets all of the money from Shabbos outright. V'hashar, and the other 3 days, chonkim also, the other 6 days, they divide 3 days for each. If we don't know how much it made on Shabbos, then they divide the money into sevenths. So the guy gets 1/7, connected to Shabbos, and they split up the remaining the profits, each one getting 3/7. Some say, however, that they're supposed to make it tonight, but if they did not make it tonight, but the evidence would be permitted for them to split the schar evenly, as long as they divide the money equally, and they don't mention anything specific about getting schar for Shabbos. It seems to me, says Nirama, that in a place of a hefsid galul, you could rely on these shitas, and only, obviously the best thing to do is make this tonight at the beginning, but that in a case of a hefsid galul, you could split the money even as long as you don't explicitly say that you're taking the money for Shabbos. Some say this is only talking about the type of partnership that each partner works only 1 day. 1 day is partner 1 day is partner 2. If it's the type of partnership that they both show up to do work all the days of the week. But on Shabbos it happens to be the Jew doesn't show up, but the guy still comes there and does work. You can split all the money together, because the guy then is working on his own behalf. And Yisrael is not getting any hana from the fact that the guy worked on Shabbos, because it's not his chiyuv. If they each have a day to work, then this day is my chiyuv. So if the guy is working on my day, then I'm getting benefit from him. If the deal of our partnership is that we both work as long as we're able to, he's supposed to work for himself, he's not working for me. Nevertheless, he cannot explicitly take the schar for Shabbos. You can only do it with havla, and is take the schar for the whole week or for a couple of days at a time. That includes Shabbos along with weekday. If they made it tonight at the beginning, but the guy says, listen, instead of splitting it, that I get all the profit from Shabbos, you get all the profit from a different day, and we split the other 5 days equally, I just rather split it in half. Mutter, that would be permitted since you made it tonight. This is the guy preferring to do it this way. If they didn't make it tonight at the beginning, there is still a tikkun. Instead of giving the guy the extra day, so he'll get 4/7 and they get 3/7. There's still a tikkun like this. They go back to the person who sold the land to them. He gives them back the money. Or if they can't find him, they just go find another person, sell him the whole thing, and then buy it back from him as partners. Now at the resale time, they'll make the tonight, and then it'll be fine. If they were partners in a store, so then they didn't buy it from someone, but they didn't make it tonight. So they should divide up the store. Each one will take his portion back. Annul their original partnership. And then they'll renew the partnership but now with it tonight from the beginning. If he received the karka at bekablanos from the real balabas of this field, and he and the guy are supposed to be partners in this yivatu, so let them annul their partnership. And they will forgive each other whatever type of responsibility they have as partners. They'll become partners again with it tonight. Also, if he wants to rent out to a guy his portion for Shabbos, or give it to him as kabbalah, it would be permitted. That he could rent out his portion like he did before in with the tax collection at the end of Siman Reish Mem Dalet. Yachol Yisrael Yitin any Yehudi Ma'isli Sasik, but a Yid can give a guy money to invest. And the guy is doing transactions on Shabbos. They still split the money equally. Why? This is not the Jew's work. The guy is doing it as my shliach. No, and it's not even clear who's the investor, who's the real owner of the money. Therefore, it's only in this case that it's permitted when the guy is not the only one involved with the money. Aval, he's the only one involved with the money. If they're partners in an investment firm and each one works on this particular day, the Yisrael invests only on one day and the guy invests on the other day. And therefore, when the guy takes Shabbos as his day, the Yisrael takes a different day to compensate him for that. Also, that would be also again unless they made it tonight at the beginning. The Yisrael a Yisrael who has lent money to a guy and has collateral from the guy, what he can do with that collateral on Shabbos. Ayin lekaman siman shin chaf hey sif beis v'gimel, more halachas about that. Motor Yisrael yitin schayung any Yehudi lamkarim katzis leisachar. A Yisrael can give merchandise to a guy to sell for him on Shabbos if he set a price for him before, and then he's working as a kablan. As long as he doesn't explicitly tell the guy, I want you to sell this on Shabbos. Tanur shalakachi so mashkin many Yehudi oven that a Jew had taken as collateral from a guy. V'kibel of a Yehudi shamashi alas charatanur yitain liyisrael beribis kutzutza ma'isaf. So what happened? How does he take the oven as collateral? The guy owns the oven, and he says whatever fees he's going to generate from the oven, he's going to give that to Yisrael as the set amount of interest. He can still take the money that the guy produces on Shabbos. Because this is still completely under the control of the guy. It's just the guy is giving profits to the Yid to pay off his interest. Because Yisrael never told him work on Shabbos. Just whenever you work, you give him a percentage of the money. The guy is just working for himself, so he'll get enough money to pay off his interest. If Goyim went against the will of a Jew, baked something in the Jew's oven, and gave him bread to pay for having used the oven, it is also to get hana from that. It doesn't specifically relate to having cooked the bread on Shabbos. It's also also to take money. There's a number of discussion in the poskim about if there are any situations in which this type of thing could be mutter.